become more effective and better speakers. Our first evaluator is Michelle Sotelo, who will be evaluating Larry Kapowitz's icebreaker speech. Please welcome Michelle.
Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome honored guests. The Icebreaker project is meant to help us get to know the members, as well as have the member themselves find out what skills they already have so that they can build on what they already have. It's also supposed to be focusing on a beginning, a middle, and an end. Larry is not a new member. This is his icebreaker for our club, but he has been a member of Toastmasters for quite a while. So really, he was more showcasing the skills he's already built in Toastmasters. And so I want to just go over a few of the things. First of all, I got to know Larry better, which was also an objective of the speech. Found out about Brooklyn, about his family, about his early life. He used the metaphor of the cave, and he came out of the cave. What I found interesting is Larry came out of the cave on his own. He was the push out of the cave in the story and the philosophy thing. Somebody else pulls you out of the cave, you really don't want to know. The people stay in the cave. But Larry wants to be out of the cave, so he's telling us about himself. And he had good eye contact. He looked around the room. He had gestures. He brought in visual aids, which is, I think, all the way at speech number 8. Larry always brings in visual aids. Meal rates, the toy box. Always brings in something. The couple things that I would have liked to see, I would have liked to see the pictures. They were small. And we went a little bit quickly with the pictures. So with the visual aids, I think it would have helped if we could have seen it a little slower and a little bit larger. It's really hard in this room. You're like, zoom, zoom, it's very hard because we have 2 speeches going on, it seems like. It feels kind of disjointed. But Larry handled that fine too because he did attempt. So I think overall, Larry did a great job. He did have a beginning, a middle, and end. It was linear. And true to his movie love, he even had a television thing in there with the honeymooners. So thank you, Larry. You did a great job.
Terrific job. Thank you very much, Michelle. Our next evaluator, our own distinguished Toastmaster, Donna Hook, who will be evaluating Michael Kloth's speech.
Hello, Toastmasters, guests. Michael's topic, as I said before, project was to research your topic, and he did that through his speech entitled "Facing Foreclosures, There Are Options." And what a timely topic to talk about in today's economy. And one of the things I think we'll all agree on is that Michael is an expert. I mean, he was here providing research to us, but we could tell that this was not research he didn't have ingrained in his soul. I mean, he understands what can happen in the real estate world when there are problems. And in today's economy, there are plenty of problems. And Michael was fortunate enough to talk to us about 4 specific options: the forbearance, and in detail he gave us some information about that, as well as loan modifications, deed in lieu, and short sales. So from that perspective, I think we would all agree that Michael did a great job telling us about the options from his title. Facing foreclosure, there are options. So let's just talk about the speech development in this case. One of the things that I would have liked to have a little bit differently in Mike's speech was the opening. Although I felt like he did start out with some questions. What are you afraid of? And he did say we're homeowners, But I think this was a presentation to a specific group, and I didn't quite get it until we moved on into the speech. So if you're going to be presenting to a group of homeowners, then set the stage for us. Just say, look, I'm here as an expert in real estate. You're all here for a presentation tonight. Let us know why we're here, why you're giving this speech to us. That's one option. The other option then, opportunity for improvement, would again be similar to what Michelle said with the visual aids. You had a number of statistics, which is great supporting material for the research. However, it is very difficult to see that. So if you're going to be presenting, just make it larger, and you can use that to your advantage. Look at these statistics and really play with that a little bit. But you have an excellent, clear speaking voice. There wasn't a whole lot of overselling, which some of these types of topics could be, and I appreciated that. You know, you mentioned contact me twice, which is fine. You know, and 7 to 8 minutes. He's here to help. So you know, anybody's got issues, just talk to Mike. Overall, excellent job, and thank you for sharing.